we?
It's over here now.
Oh, Daddy, come on. Come look how far it moved. Yo, Sean, the sun's so close. So, Sean, it's going to touch the ground?
No, it's not going to touch the ground.
What do you mean? By it's going to be past
This
the
is
pool?
covering. You see? Watch. See my hand? Basically, the sun's moving like this. Watch. See your face? So it's covering your face slowly like this. That's what you're going to see. And then it's going to pass. And you'll see the sun again. Alright? Just two things passing.
Ah. No.
North America from coast to coast since 1918. So, yeah. And as an astronomy researcher and a scientist, what is this moment?
Until midnight. It's done at midnight.
Time here at the Science Center so far, and this enthusiasm is what I feel when I come here every day. And so to share in that with everyone here is really, really exciting.
Amazing. Can you tell us when people come here to the Science Center, what else is there to experience?
So we do have a live stream of the total solar eclipse down in our hot zone. We have hosts throughout the building doing the demos and activities that we do every day, but with a little bit of a focus on the eclipse. We have lots of activities planned, but it's really just been wonderful just sharing in this viewing opportunity with visitors and giving them the chance to learn about what it is they're seeing.
One more thing, although the moon is covering a portion of 76% as we spoke about, it doesn't feel like it's covering it at all. If we're standing here still under the scorching sun.
Yeah, so the expectation was the sky was going to get a little bit darker, and I don't know if I'm just perceiving it that way because I know that the light level has dropped as the sensor demonstrated, but it does feel like it is a little bit dimmer. And I think what's amazing about a total solar eclipse is that you actually get to see the brightest planets, the stars, and a sunset on every horizon. It's really incredible.
Amazing. Thank you so much for that, Rachel. Appreciate it. How are you guys enjoying it?
It's awesome. Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah?
Looks like a banana.
It does look like a banana. Absolutely. We've heard Pac-Man, an Eaten cookie, and also looks kind of like the moon, but reversed.
Yeah.
And what is it like for you to experience this with your family?
It's awesome. It's just like a once in a lifetime kind of moment.
Sure.
Yeah, much appreciated. Yes.
Thank you so much for that. We're going to send it back to you in the newsroom from the Science Center.
Thanks. Like a big, beautiful boomerang in the sky. It's gorgeous. Looking at live pictures of the partial eclipse, we heard scientists saying there about 76% of the sun at its peak was obscured by the moon at 2:32 p.m. Live pictures also in the big screen here from our parking lot at 299 Queen West, where we're providing an opportunity for people to use our technology to view this beautiful social event, and also your university down below. Big crowds, Chopper 24 live that event out in the field, the stadium field at York University. John Russell, live report from there moments ago. Beautiful poetic sort of description of what's happening from what the young people here. And it really is great to see all the young people coming in. It's a family event too. It's inspirational. We're seeing a lot of curiosity, people looking towards expressing feelings of discovery, exploration, the kind of things that'll be important in their future if they decide to pursue science as something in their future studies. It's humbling. It's kind of fun too. Caleb Williams, by the way, is watching all this happen and has been since 1 o'clock with friends on Queen Street. Joins us now.
Sean made a little toilet out back and Jazzy cooking it.
At 2:32, and I'm actually joined by this couple here who are visiting in Toronto from Boston, and you were actually at our viewing station right at the max point. So how was that?
It was phenomenal. It was really awesome. It was great. It was definitely worth the trip and worth the price of admission.
Which of course was $3.99. And so, were you expecting to see that?
No, was not. Totally had forgotten about it until we saw the line.
So it was like
So it was
it was
really
kismet. we would be walking by at that exact moment.
It was pretty cool indeed. And so now at this point, we still have about an hour's time when the entire event, if you will, takes place or wraps up. Will be at 3:49. So you can see the line is still long. Now, you just walked through. So what did you think when you took a look?
It was great. It was like at the almost a little bit halfway point, a little bit less, but it looked really nice.
How would you describe it? I mean, some kids are describing it as a cookie, Pac-Man.
Like, you know how like you draw the little moon and it's like the crescent? That's exactly where it is right now.
It's so interesting because that's actually the sun and not the moon, right?
Right, exactly. So it's reversed.
All right, thank you so much. So we still have a long line here at 299 Queen Street West. Many people just wanting to take in this moment. They're also trying to get it on their phones. But you know what? The phones don't seem to really capture the moment. You really got to use your own eyes and just relish in this moment because it isn't every day. And of course, we do know that in about 7 years' time, we are going to see a full total eclipse here, well, not here in the GTA, but in the Hamilton region as well as the Niagara Falls region, so it's not too bad at all. So I'm going to chat with this man right here. And so what do you think, sir?
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's really well seen, right? So probably like, I don't know, 20 years, 30 years. So you can, like, you want to see it again, maybe?
Right. Well, you'll see it in 7 years.
Oh, 7 years. Okay.
All right. Well, thank you, sir. This has been it's turned into quite the party out here, George. You know, at first I was telling folks to come out here and say, hey, if you want to see it. And now a line has formed. You can kind of feel a buzz in the air. A lot of people just excited and wanting to take this all in. And of course, you only have about an hour's time too, because all of this wraps up at 3:49. But definitely an excitement all across the country and in the world, really, depending on where you are. Unfortunately, we're not in that path of totality, but we are at 76%. That was the max point at 2:32, and so now it is coming down. And I'm actually joined by a young lady here. What's your name?
Georgia.
Georgia. Okay, go ahead, take a look. Tell me what you see.
Is that the moon or the sun? I can't really tell.
That is the sun. That is the moon covering the sun.
Yeah, it's green though from this thing. It looks really weird.
It does. Is this the first time you've seen this? How old are you?
12.
12. Okay.
It's the first time, but along the streets there are people who offer those glasses to see the sun thing, the eclipse. So.
All right. Well, enjoy. Take it in. I won't bother you there, and I'll send it back inside to you, George.
All right. Thanks, Gillian. There's the President Donald Trump and wife Melania taking a break from the entertaining salon to get the real thing. Oh no, actually, I think they're out there watching the eclipse. Yeah, there's the President of the United States checking out the solar eclipse with wife Melania, who is smartly putting back on the glasses to safely stare at the sun as the eclipse. The President will be making an important live address to the nation, first time since he's been president. So sworn in January 20th, he'll be making a formal live television announcement about the Afghanistan troop level situation. That's at 9 o'clock tonight. Once again, President Donald Trump. Oh, sir, what are the glasses? Don't look up. You know better. Yeah, thumbs up. Yeah, so many unique viewing parties today for this celestial event. We've been at the Science Center, we've been in our parking lot, U of T's Dunlop Institute, York University, parks, stadiums, fields, museums, libraries, you name it. Others, young Baron, checking it out. And there is a look at the full solar eclipse of the sun. One of 14 states across continental America and South Carolina. So now we're coming to the end of the travels here in this, because it started, of course, in Oregon, up in the Pacific Northwest, traveled its way across continental United States, southeast, ending up to the best place to see the end of it on land would be in South Carolina, on the Atlantic. All right, let's come back home now. Another place where they're viewing and having fun and doing all kinds of celebrations today, because it's the X, the CNE. There's a viewing party there, and here's Nick with more.
George, is another event you can enjoy with 2 feet planted firmly on the ground. And yes, we've just passed, of course, the peak eclipse that we're going to see here in Toronto. Kind of a remarkable event. Didn't necessarily go over with any sort of great deal of excitement when it happened. I think people were sort of taking it in, enjoying it, watching it. Nick Love back with me now from the Planetary Society. Nick, some people were suggesting that it was going to get darker than this, but it didn't really get too dark in this eclipse today.
Most definitely, yeah. In Toronto, unfortunately, we don't get the path of totality that will be happening, mainly happening throughout the states. And so we don't get that darkness that really falls, but we do get that coolness in the air, if you've noticed. It just generally is not as sunny as it was before. But I know that in the States, in previous times, and just throughout history actually, they've noted that it gets so dark that, and it looks like there's snakes roaming on the ground, and that's due to the flares caused by the sun. So that would have been something to see.
So you can watch the moon go back?
We saw the peak, we watched it happen together. You were looking up as everybody else here was. What goes through your mind at that point?
Yeah, no, I think it's just at that point, it's just a matter of just kind of soaking in something that's a very rare occasion, something really special that doesn't usually happen, and really appreciating it that you are able to see it with your own eyes without it being burning your corneas.
Yeah, that's always a good thing. And now, of course, we've been taking this in with thousands of people here down to the CNE. You know, sometimes, you know, people who are interested in space, they consider it a little bit, sort of out there what you're thinking, but this is for everybody today. This isn't just something that's just for, you know, space nerds, as some people like to call, and this is for everyone. Everyone's enjoying this, aren't they?
Most definitely. I would say space and science is for everyone. It's everybody's enjoyment. But most definitely, I think especially these days, more people are getting more interested in science, and they're rolling into more things involved with space, exploring Mars with Elon Musk and whatnot. And even in the film, there's a lot more things exploring space and science. And I think that's a really great thing. It really shows that people are trying to progress as a society.
And you know, without getting too political, we just saw Donald Trump and his wife Melania, his son Darren, out, you know, taking a look at it. We talked about science. People are keep going. I've seen a lot of social media mentioning about science. We know this was happening because of science. We know this is going to happen in 7 years from now because of science. This is all predictable. This is all explainable, but it's still remarkable.
Most definitely. It's through things like science that we are able to discover things like this and actually calculate down to the minute exactly when
Put it on the side.
and what is actually happening with the world and the sun and the moon and space. Knowing these things is actually the exciting part. And once we know this, the limits are endless. We can keep on going.
There, of course, is a lot more to learn, a lot more to find out. Nick, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate this again. Nick left the Planned Society Church. And I think people are starting to cast their blaze down. There's a little more now for their gaze on blaze. Talking about the food here down at the X. But nevertheless, you know, people are, you know, not necessarily cranking their necks as much as they were just a few minutes ago, but definitely still a sight to see here at the X. And again, as the eclipse continues to wind down, we'll stick around here. We'll keep talking to people so they think. I've got that bad habit of wanting to look at it without my protective glasses. Right now, though, George, I'll send it back to you.
Nick at CNE, thanks, fellas, appreciate it. And we'll also flip the screen live what's happening in Tennessee at the bottom. South Carolina at the top. South Carolina is now experiencing the full eclipse. Tennessee partial right now, where it has passed
South Carolina got a
states
full
were 2 and 14, where the total eclipse, path of total eclipse, that's where it was happening across the continental USA. The orange below you see our headline box is a perspective from our rooftop. Here at 299 Queen Street West, where we here in Toronto are seeing about a 70 to 75% partial eclipse of the sun being obscured by the moon today. All right, let's go live now. Back to the Ontario Science Centre. Artie Zakarian is there, joins us now.
Did you say Ontario Science Centre?
And you know, the Ontario Science Centre is really the place to be creative when you're looking at the solar eclipse. With me right now is Dave. He's my friend from our days back at Queen's University. We haven't seen each other in 10 years. And this is his daughter, Lizzie. And Dave, you were showing me something super interesting. Can you tell me what's in your hand?
What are these? Is that our special glasses? This is our number 13 welding mask filters that let us see the sun safely. Looking for the moon up there? Yeah, what's covering up the sun today? The moon, yeah.
Great. You've done a great job teaching her. So that's a welding mask you're using. So
well, it's just a filter for a welding mask, yeah.
When I looked through it, it looked lime green.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a regular piece of sort of glass with, there's different gradings, different shade numbers, and between 12 and 14 are around the same to look at. 14 is a little dark, 13 is sort of the sweet spot.
And what is this like for you to watch this with her?
I think it's incredible. I mean, I think it's very easy to forget how lucky we are to live in a time when we know about these things and understand well enough to calculate them to the day, to the minute, to the second, and show up here all together as a group and watch such an incredible event. I think we're unbelievably lucky to be able to be here and do this together.
Thank you so much. Lizzie, high five. Amazing. Thank you so much. Thanks so much to see you. So another group of kids here waiting patiently. They wanted to be interviewed. Tell me, what is it like for you to watch it?
It's great. Like, I wasn't expecting it. And so, it was way more than I expected.
It was amazing. It's such a big flash. It's totally different than what I thought.
It was so beautiful. Like, I didn't know it'd be so cool or like orange, but I didn't even know there was going to be a solar eclipse until yesterday. So yeah, it was really surprising.
amazing. Thank you so much. And over here I have one father who watches this with his 3 kids. So what a romantic 1 kid and 2 friends. So what is this romantic occasion like for you?
It is once in a lifetime. You don't see it like as many times as you expect. Hopefully next time it's going to be full here that you can see it. But yeah, I'm also so impressed by seeing lots of science enthusiasts around here.
Absolutely. And we have to say there was a shortage of glasses, but you have some. Oh, we have glasses as well. But people have been doing something very special.